Alright, what's going on, guys? Didn't think I was gonna have to make this video so early in my YouTube career or whatever, but obviously this is happening right now. I'm currently driving. For those of you that know what this issue is, I mean, obviously you know. If you don't know, throttle actuators have failed. That's why I'm getting the DSC malfunction. I'm in limp mode, limited to, what is that, 4,500 RPM. And let me check the, okay, as you can see, that's all the warnings we're getting. We're getting the engine malfunction, reduced power, obviously the limp mode, increased emissions. I think that pops up no matter what, but I'm obviously getting that because I have, I'm fully catless. DSC malfunction, I actually have no idea why the DSC pops up like that, but it's something that pops up. And then the DVC malfunction, same thing. And then I just have the brake lights, which those are because I have LEDs in there. So right now I'm on the way to my friend's garage to actually install the parts. I ordered some like repurposed throttle actuators from, I think it's like M Power Motorsports or something like that. I'll have to take a video of the box, but it's right there. The reason why we're going over to his house is because it's most likely gonna rain, it looks like. So we're going way out here to the country because he has a little single car garage. He doesn't really use it, but we're gonna clear it out a little bit and then pull the car in there and see if we can knock this out. So I'll pick it up back at the garage. Okay, we got here to the single car. Got here a little bit ago. Just pulled in, super tight squeeze. Popped the hood, and I'm letting the car cool down a little bit because it was quite a drive. And then we're gonna get started on this. So shout out Jacob, let me use the whole garage. So okay. Took off the top of the air box. These little, what are these? I don't even know what those are. Small Torx. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 over there. Next, we're gonna take these two things off and completely remove the rest of the airbox shell. Okay, airbox is completely removed. Shine the light real quick. Next, I think we're gonna pop this off, and we might loosen up this side first, pop up all the necessary hoses. You can see back there, we actually have to pop off that little hose back there. And then I think we're gonna have to remove this, but to get to this and actually pop this off, we're gonna have to loosen this up a little bit and pull this out of the way, and then we can slide that out of there. So that's what it looks like right now. All right. Make sure you're focused on the GoPro. All right, so right here where this little cover is, I've actually seen a lot of people remove this, like I just talked about, to actually be able to pull this through. I literally just, or I guess it goes like this. While it's down there, just propped it up, and then I sort of sent it this way, and then brought it up like that, and it literally comes straight out. So we'll see how hard it is to get it back in there if we need to move this, but for now, we're able to just take this out without removing this at all. So I think that's pretty cool. All right, guys. This is where we're at. I actually got the plenum off, everything. It's been a while. I'm not gonna say how long it's been, right? I'm not gonna say how long it's been. It's off. I stuffed these, you know, the shop towels. Obviously, you don't want to have anything fall inside of the throttle bodies. I did it over here too, but you probably don't have to do this if you're working in like a clean area. I'm working in a garage that like is never used. There's tons of dirt and everything around here, so I went and plugged that up. Next thing, oh, sorry. Let me tell you guys why that this took just so long. Okay, when you're removing the plenum, obviously you're gonna remove all the throttle body actual like screws, whatever. You have the two on the top, which are 10 millimeters. These are 6 millimeters. I've seen a lot of people post videos using like crazy ratchet extensions with swivel arms. I literally use this. I mean, I was able to get to like all of them like this. And then this last one, I just had to go in like that. If anything, the left-hand side was a little bit harder, but still, this was able to do it all. This, and I didn't even have a top on it. It's just default 6 mil. So yeah, 6 mil. The two on top are 10 mil. And then obviously, well, this is not obvious actually. You have this little plug right here. You want to pop this off. This is like obviously the plenum right here. This is underneath. Do not yank up on the plenum as you have this taken off. Now you can loosen all of this and then kind of pop it up a little bit, and it will make it easier. But just know that this doesn't have much play. Okay. This right here, this one right here is also in the back, and just to give you guys for reference, let me see if I can get the light a little bit better on there. That one right there, that's a little push piece. That was ridiculous to get off. I don't know if it's just my car or what, but that was horrible. Seriously horrible to get off. And again, it's almost impossible to get that off with the plenum not loose. So you guys want to make sure you get all of this loose, and then you will be able to pop it up. And it is in there pretty good. I mean, there are little O-rings that sits in there that actually makes it to where there's quite a bit of pressure that you have to apply to actually get the plenum loose. But once it's up, you want to go ahead and take this one off first, and then this, and this is a push pin, push and then down. We had to push and wiggle the plenum. I don't know if that's an issue on my car or that's all of them, but that's where we're at right now. We're about to get started loosening up this, taking apart some of the connectors. That way we can actually pry this up and hit the throttle bodies. I believe that this is, or not the throttle bodies, throttle actuators. So this is throttle actuator 2, and then this is 1. I'm actually replacing both today, and in a second I'll show you guys what I'm replacing them with, where I got them, because I actually got a pretty good deal on them. If you guys aren't looking to buy the new ones, I mean, I don't know, like I think a new one is anywhere from like $700 to $800, maybe upwards of $1,000 I've seen. I think I got mine for $460 a piece with a core charge of $100 a piece. So once I get the old ones out, I can send those in and I'll get $200 back. So effectively making the new ones that I got $360 a piece. They are rebuilt. They're rebuilt by M Power Motorsports. Okay, they're actually rebuilt by M Power Motorsports. Let me see if I can get a good angle for this. And they come with, I believe, a lifetime warranty. As long as you do not, let me open one up real quick. Let me open up this real quick for you guys. These do come with a lifetime warranty. However, you cannot disassemble these in any way. If you do, you will void the warranty, obviously. So, yeah. And these are, like I said, these are rebuilt. But, like, if they have a lifetime warranty, I mean, you're not going to run into anything. It would be pretty annoying to have to redo this, though. So, yeah. Also, real quickly, guys, I just want to show you guys the DIY that I'm actually following. This is on m3post.com forums. I mean, that's the URL right there. If it'll focus, probably not going to focus. Cool. This is an excellent write-up. It goes through all the tools you'll need. Let me bring this down a little bit. All the tools you'll need, some important notes, and this guy goes over pretty much everything that I'm, going through in this video with these pictures, which is this alone right now will help you guys so much. This diagram is spot on and it's very clear. So shout out to this dude. Okay, I don't know exactly what part I left off when I was recording last. I think I still had to disconnect all of these. I'm not gonna bother showing. I didn't obviously bother showing you guys how to disconnect that because there's, like I just said in the previous clip, there are plenty of forum posts that show how to disconnect all of these. They're really not hard. little push pins, and then we obviously unscrewed everything else, and then we put this bar here to prop this up like I've seen so many other people do. I was actually able to get both the old throttle actuators out of there, and honestly it wasn't that bad. I just couldn't record because I had no one to help me at this part. My friend had to leave, but got Josh here. He's holding the flashlight, so probably be able to show some more clips. So I removed all those. I don't know if you can really see. Try to get the light down here, like straight down, like straight up from over top. Sorry. I don't know if you guys can see the Torx 30 bolts that are there. There's 3. Let's see. One like right there, 2, 3, and then some more right here. Those were pretty difficult. I mean, not crazy difficult. I have a my ratchet. Where's it at? This is the ratchet I ended up having to use. Obviously, it's nothing crazy. It would have been nice if I had just a full extension. I will say one quick tip. I would pick one of these guys up. Not that and everyone recommends to grab a magnetic tool. Not that I dropped anything in there, but I was able to unscrew them, loosen them enough, and then I was able to just pop this in there and pull them out really easy. This is a Craftsman. I think it's like 2 pounds. There's literally no way. You could like bump everything on the way out and it's still gonna stay on there. And then I was using it, actually I was putting the screws on the end, or the nuts on the end of this, and I was guiding them down and actually starting the thread, and then I was pulling them off. And then I was proceeding with my ratchet to screw them in the rest of the way. So right now, I do have the new actuators in there, and we're screwing them down, fixing to start buttoning everything back up, and then we're gonna get the plenum back on, the air box, and then hopefully this thing starts up and I don't have this issue anymore. Got the light, or can you shine with your phone or something? All right, still good. Light's dying. I'm not gonna say how long this took me, but just know he got here a couple hours ago and his light's almost dead, okay? Got the plenum back on, tightened up each individual throttle body, so you got 4 on this side, 4 on that side, the 2 screws at the top. Got the air box back in. This is still loose. I just started the car up just now to see if it would turn on, and also to see if if it was still in limp mode upon start. It's not in limp mode when I just started it right now, so I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping that that I fix the issue. I'm about to screw down the top of the airbox, take it for a ride. Thankfully, Josh was out here to help me. Before that, my friend Jacob, so I was able to text this dude like really late at night, like, hey, can you come over and help me? Just really need him to hold the light and move some stuff around, and maybe just another set of eyes helps. Some of this stuff can be pretty tricky, so pretty cool that he came out and helped out. So I'm gonna tighten this back up, take it for a ride. All right, what's going on, guys? Buttoned everything back up. Gonna start the car up real quick and hope it's still good. I started it once before, didn't get it on camera. I didn't have the, so far, nothing. Obviously, I have the increased emissions still because I am fully straight piped in this car, so I have no catalytic converters. So that's obviously still going to be on, and then now I have the fuel reserve. So I'm going to go get some gas, take this thing out for a test drive, and hope that the issue is completely gone. All right, just made it to this gas station. I didn't get any errors or anything like that. I'm gonna put some gas in really quick. So this car is ridiculously dirty. Haven't even washed it. Like I said, I've had this issue ongoing for about like 2 weeks now. It's kind of an issue getting the parts, stuff like that. So the car has not been washed. I haven't really been driving it, and if I did drive it, it was like really short distances. So I'm gonna put some gas in, and then I think tomorrow or something like that, I'm gonna try to get a wash, because this looks terrible, like absolutely garbage. But yeah, I didn't get any errors on the way here. It was a pretty small trip. I do have about a 25-minute drive on the way back home, so we'll see if we have any issues. But I started up, you guys saw I started up, no issues right off the bat. I feel like if I wouldn't have connected everything right, I would have like literally started it up and I would have had the code still. But that didn't happen, so fingers crossed that it doesn't come back. And when I upload this video, I understand I didn't show you guys literally step by step every single way to fix everything on this, but that was never the intention of the video. It's not a step-by-step tutorial DIY. It's more or less, you know, I want this out there for information for you guys. So if you guys are having a similar issue, you know what I mean, like I said, with like the traction control, limp mode, all that stuff, all those same error codes, you guys can come to this video, check it out, see that somebody like me with not an insane amount of mechanical experience. I have done a lot of stuff on my 335i, a lot of power modifications, but not really a lot of maintenance stuff that I've ever done. And I was able to knock this out. It did take me about 5 hours to do, and there's of course the train going by me right now. So. Okay, just gonna shoot a really quick outro for this video. Like I said, got everything buttoned up on the car. Drove it here, drove back here, no issues. Cleaning up everything right now. If you guys have any questions about the car, about the installation, feel free to comment below or DM me on Instagram. I'll put my Instagram in the description below. This isn't that crazy of a job. You know what I mean? I have, like I said, I have like mild mechanical experience. Nothing to the extent of this. I'll be honest, this is the most mechanically involved thing I've had to do. But yeah, it took me about 5 hours. It's a pretty long time. I think people get these done a lot faster than that, but you know, I was learning along the way. I've actually never had to touch anything under the hood of this car. But I feel now I could do that again in 3 hours, 2 hours maybe. I really don't think it's that crazy. But it's enough that I'm proud to say, okay, hey, I was able to install my throttle actuator. So if you guys enjoyed this video, you know, leave a like, comment, maybe subscribe. I would say there's going to be more content like this, but I hope the car doesn't break down no more. But when it inevitably does, you know, I'll be there to film it and show you guys and walk you through it, to show you guys that you can install this stuff too. It's not too crazy. I didn't have the craziest tools either. I had a 10mm socket. I will say these, any variation you can get of these like pick tools are really good. And then this was literally MVP of the entire thing. Just being able to get the torques at the bottom with this, I was even able to actually thread them slightly and then take it off and then finish the install. So pretty basic tools I was able to use. Nothing too crazy. The only thing I would actually change about what I had to do is I would definitely get a longer, skinnier ratchet extension. But I connected two, didn't have any issue. And then once again, I want to give a shout out to M Power Motorsports. I got both of my rebuilt throttle actuators for $460 a piece. If you guys have one fail, buy both. Do not just replace one. They're literally the same exact part. If one fails, the other one's gonna fail very soon after. And I'll be totally honest, if you're gonna be replacing one, the second one is just as easy to pop in. That was actually the easiest part of the install. So those were $460 a piece from M Power Motorsports. And then obviously I do have my two originals that I will be shipping back for an additional, I'll be getting $200 off, making both of the throttle actuators $360 a piece. I don't know what the current prices for like the new ones are. I've seen anywhere from like $650 to $1,000 for some new ones. So that's a steal of a deal for $360 shipped, and you get a lifetime warranty as long as you don't go opening them up, which you shouldn't be doing. But yeah, that's about it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video.